We have with us Mr. Pablo Perelman, and he's come here for the film festival in Kerala, the 16th that we have. And his film was just screened yesterday. It was called The Painting Lesson, and he's with us right now to talk to us about what the movie is all about, and a couple of things about how he started his career, how he got into filmmaking, and also as to how he likes Kerala, if he likes it at all. Welcome to Kerala, sir, for the film festival. How are you finding the weather, first of all? It must be pretty hot for you.
The weather is very hot. I am not very used to, but I like very much the tropic. And you know, in Latin America we have a lot of tropic.
Absolutely, correct.
And it looks quite alike. The human landscape is very different.
Right.
But the physical landscape, I think it's
pretty much
I know
the same.
it.
Yeah.
I know it.
So tell me about the movie, sir, The Painter's Lesson, The Painting Lesson. How did the concept come about? Why did you think of the 1960s, and how did the concept come to life?
Well, the film is based on a novel.
Okay.
Which is called The Painting Lesson, and it's a very short novel. It's a novel, better than novel, by a painter-writer. And the book, the novel, is set in the 50s and has no relation to any context or political context. So when I start working, I mean the first attraction, the first thing I liked from the movie is that there was such a powerful idea and such powerful characters, and I thought they were very suited to speak about what interests me more in films and in culture in general, which is the political aspect and the relation of politics, social life, and the individual.
Un desayuno sobre la hierba, tal vez.
En Europa la gente pone la hora cuando pasa el tren. Payasos. La viuda de Manet cortó con tijeras varias pinturas para venderlas en pedazos, porque a la muerte del pintor.
I thought it was a perfect way to. You don't have to speak literally of something to speak about.
The political angle was the coup d'etat that happened on September 11, 1973. And
That's right.
That is what you put along
That's right.
with the social structure. In your context, what has it been that's really driven you to make movies? Because you've done a lot of movies, and I can see there's quite a big list there. How did it all start?
I decided to be a filmmaker around the 68, 69. I am 60. And since I start making movies, I see movies as a mixture, a perfect average between poetics and politics. That was my first insight about movies, and I made myself as a filmmaker in the political activity and the political work, as a matter of fact. So it has been like that since then, and I started working in the time of Allende in Chile, and it was a period of national unity and of integration between classes and sectors, and which marked me forever. No,
So you were during the revolution that actually took place. You were at that time making movies for the political reason.
Right. That's right.
All around South America at that time, there would have been a lot of upheaval because suddenly the communist movement came. You had big names now in Cuba. You also had people like the CIA came in and tried to mess up a lot of things in Chile, in Ecuador, in Bolivia, Colombia. Have you done anything on those perspectives as well when it comes to filmmaking on the political angle?
Yes, of course. I have one film about which is called Latent Image, which was made during the Pinochet period. I mean, during the dictatorship, about a very personal story. I have a brother who is missing, a missing person, and I did that film about that case. And almost all of my films are, in some way, have a political angle.
Me dijo que...
¿Qué le dijo?
Dijo que me iba a mandar a estudiar a Valparaíso cuando cumpla 10.
¿De qué clase obrera me habla, por favor? ¿De Allende? ¿Ah? ¿De ese hombre Neruda? Que lo único que hacen es ir a tomarse el whisky a Moscú. ¡Viva la reforma agraria! ¡Viva!
Venceremos. Mire qué bonito.
Para que el niño sea un artista de verdad, pues necesita cultura. Que conozca mundo. Hay que llevarlo al Museo de Bellas Artes para que vea pintura de verdad.
¿Te gusta eso?
Mucho.
No me mires con los ojos.
How old was your brother, sir, when you met Missing? And it would have been a very personal journey for you to do this movie based on a subject who's very close to your heart. How do you feel about that now, all these years later?
Well, my brother was 33 when he was detained and is missing since then, since 1975. And I in some way, the fact to, by doing the film, I think I got healed in a certain way of the sorrow and of the and the angriness and hatred, and well, there is a lot of years ago that all this happened, so you know, time
Heals everything.
of course, and in a certain way, I have a very good relation with that film. It was a good moment of my life, and it was something good to have done.